Hi, this is Susie Hunter with Pine Valley Realty. I am here today with Vanessa in Highland Gardens. Vanessa, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yes.
I appreciate this.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you guys here.
Yes, I hope everyone has walked through the doors of Highland Gardens store. But if you haven't, you're in for a treat today because you're going to find out about how cool this place is. Vanessa, how long has Highland Gardens been in Highland?
So Highland Gardens was started in 1992 by my father, Ken Stratton, about 27 years ago, and just over the years it's evolved.
Yeah.
He started out as just a wholesaler for other nurseries across Wasatch County, and he would sell flowers that he would grow here on the property. And then he eventually opened up his own retail where he sold his own flowers and baskets and perennials, trees and shrubs. And then that eventually evolved into a reception and events venue that we have, and now, you know,
The
4 months.
store.
Yeah, the store. So, it's
So
pretty
the
exciting.
reception and event venue is attached to the kind of the Highland Garden store right over here.
Yes.
How has that gone for you?
It's been great. My dad is quite an entrepreneur and a creative mind. And in 2008, when the market started to struggle,
Right.
he had this idea that I need to be doing more. I need to be expanding my business so that I have more avenues. And somehow he decided to renovate so that building used to be where all of the flowers were
Right,
sold.
right.
And he renovated a portion of that into a wedding venue. And each year it just gets better and better. And all of it has just been through word of mouth. So he's tried really hard to create just an incredible experience and beautiful place.
Right.
And I think people feel that when they're there. And that's what has really driven his business for that.
And I feel like he was a little bit ahead of his time.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're seeing different places start doing events and weddings, and he had this vision a long time ago
Yes.
and started a plan that has really caught on. And I have been to several events here. In fact, I've done a few weddings here. And the venue itself, to walk in there full of live greeneries and plants and flowers, it's beautiful in there.
It's beautiful,
It
yes.
is.
He is a visionary, and he wanted to create something that was very different and very unique to this area. And I think he's done that. He's
Absolutely.
done a great job with
He
it.
absolutely has done that. And then now this cool
know.
store. This
Yeah.
is I was so excited to see this come up.
Good.
So are you kind of behind this a little bit? I know
A
you
little
don't like to
bit.
toot your
I
horn,
know,
but
no, I love to just stay behind the scenes
Right.
and just secretly work on stuff.
So then on top of all of this, the store, the event center, the gardens, everything else, you also add classes. You've added classes to your experience here, right?
Yes.
So what are some of the classes that you've done?
We've done a wreath making class, which is really fun. We have a watercolor class coming up
So fun.
this month, and we're doing something really exciting at the end of May. We're actually having a makers market where we're trying to highlight different local artisans and makers in the
I
area.
love
We're going to have a
that.
big market for them to come and sell their products, and people get to see them. And so we're just really
So-
trying to create, you know, experiences that people can come
So
with their
that's in
friends and-
May?
Yes, that's the end of May, beginning of June. I believe
Okay.
is when we're having that.
Well, we'll
that
for sure
market.
be there for that.
Okay,
That
good.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So when you did your cake classes, cake making or
It
decorating?
was a cake decorating class.
And you did that
yes.
in your event center?
Yes, we did that in the event center because you need a kitchen for the cakes.
Right.
So we have classes both here in the store and some that happen in the event center. So just kind of around the whole property, there's different opportunities for us to have
sure.
different events.
So
people to
where can people find out about what classes there are?
So we're putting a calendar on our website. So if you
Okay.
go to our website, which is hgardens.com.
hgardens.com. Okay, we'll be sure to put that
Yes,
up.
we'll have a tab on there with a calendar that will have all of our classes and information about those, and people can plan ahead.
Well, I've had some friends who have attended a couple of the classes here, and they've had such a good time with their daughters.
Yes.
So it's just one more element that you have been able to do to really increase the feeling of community and experience, which is everything about this place.
Well,
I've
thank you.
loved sitting here talking
Yeah,
to you. I've
thank you
loved
so
being in
much.
here. I hope that in the future, as we were just talking to your daddy, said that you have so many new things that are still
Yes,
going to come.
we do.
So I'm excited about that.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you have coming up?
Well, some of the changes are going to happen just in what you see. So this store is just the beginning. And we're actually going to renovate more. So we have, some built-ins back here. We're going to renovate more. So we have more built-ins, and this area is just going to get better. And then we're actually renovating our entire garden center, our entire reception center. So the whole place is just going to get a facelift. So it's going to look different. But then we're going to have all sorts of different, like we had talked about, events.
Right.
We want to do farmers markets in the fall and have little carnivals that, families can bring their young kids to. All sorts of, fun and exciting things.
That's so great.
We're just in the beginning.
Yeah.
So everything we do, we're learning how can we make this better and what can we, do for the next time around. So yeah,
I love it.
Great.
So what a great thing to do, and how fun to have this just right here in this community, and everything that you add to it. So thank you so much for chatting with us today, and I hope that you'll all take a chance to come visit this place, come into this beautiful garden store, come into an event here, take a class. You will love every minute here. And I want you to remember that the more you give, the more you have. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time.